before Atiku returned back to the party, I've always been a PDP man. I've been a Wike man. I've said to people that I'll ransom 13 others for just one Wike. I've told people over and over again, I've not gotten over from the fact that I can't even find him in the party. Let me tell you one thing that will interest you, Seun. While I was going around the north, you know when you talk, you will hear. I could not imagine the level of testimonials that people were giving me about this guy called Ransom Wike in PDP. They gave me one testimonial at one location. I was just like, wow, is that true? Let me tell you the testimonial. They said to me that they had a problem. They couldn't pay a certain rent of the party. And the total amount of money was about 250 million, which they were supposed to pay because they paid 5 years. And that the guy that wanted the property wanted his money so bad. And I had gone to pack, these big boulders, this construction stuff that he's going to just dump it in front of the blind. Nobody will go out, nobody will go in. So he spoke to somebody, which I don't want to mention because I didn't take permission to share the story. And he said, the guy now said, okay, if people don't give me 10 million out of my money tomorrow morning, I'm not doing again. So he said, he called people and let us put the money together. Nobody will answer. He even called governors, nobody will answer. As a last resort, I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about the Wike that was Wike. They called him. After, what is going on, And he spoke. He said, okay, will the person take part payment? He said, the person will take part payment. They are looking for 10 million. Said the person, they told him total fee. Said the person will take part payment. The man told me the story himself. He said, okay, come in 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Guess what the guy told me? The guy told me that by 10 o'clock the next day in the morning, Wike was the one that was standing right there in front of him. He didn't have to call him. He had arrived at the location himself. I told him that, I'm here. And then when he came, I just said, take. And when they checked what he had done, he had provided the logistics for 150 million to pay part of the debt and put a promise that I'll pay the remaining in 9 days because the end of the month was 9. I said, I'll pay in 9 days. The man told me that, I know what is so remarkable, that when they gave the person that they were owing the money, that money, the guy was happy. He would have even been happy to go away for the next 2-3 years because it's actually yearly. But they just like to pay 5 years so they can have some breather. The guy told me, the elderly man told me, said, you know what? He said, on the last day of the month, in the morning, he didn't have to call him. That the guy was on that called him and said, where are you? And then cleared that upset. So I told him that, okay, it's not because he's governor. He said, no. He said, Segun, you are missing the essence of the story. I got the essence. I just wanted to probe what was the essence of the testimonial. He said, no, you are missing the essence, not money. It's the fact that when he gives his word, you can build a house on it. And that he will keep his word, he will keep his word. And all I was doing was going around the country, thanking people for the next election, begging them not to be angry, asking them how can we reform the party, and naturally I will hear things. And I can tell you, am I a Wike man? Is Wike not even...
But will you be willing to work with him to be the chairman?
Have I not... To work with the problem with Governor Ransom Wike is that nobody can tell you precisely where he is now.
But he said it in the interviews with him.
I know
that he's a PDP man.
It's a little bit complicated. When Wike was a PDP...
Well, can you take away the fact that PDP still hold a very good fraction?
Yes, I know.
In the structure of the PDP right now.
I'm not arguing. I know who he is more than you. What I'm telling you is that, you see, when Wike was the Wike of PDP, this APC people, they would have run out of town. If Wike is doing budget, he's going to attack them. If Wike is doing press conference, Wike was the champion that was helping us to take the fight to them. Okay, since he has been quiet, show me the replacement. How many governors, serving governors of PDP, have even attempted to even say, I am here, leader of opposition? Nobody gave Wike that title. He just filled the gap. And yes, I don't like a lot of things, but there are arguments on both sides. Should anybody come to a negotiation table and be living with zero? So I'm trying to tell you, Seun, I'm not a sycophantic parochial person. I see the greater objective for the party. And let me tell you, I've told the PDP in some locations that, gentlemen, be careful. Better men have founded parties that have gone into oblivion. Where's the party of Awolowo? Where's the party of Atiku? Where's the party of PRP of Rimi? Political parties must be nurtured, they must be reinvented, passion must go into it, they must be true to their own ideology. How can a political party willfully disobey its own constitution and then have a plethora of cases all over the place? Look at the mess we are dealing with in Plateau. You can't be in opposition and be doing that. You need to smell the coffee. between 1999 and 2011, all of us in the country were running the parties and elections on a binary, money chasing numbers. PDP does not know that what significantly changed for APC is that somewhere along the line, they came in contact with those who know how to plan, and they introduced the science of election to them. So PDP is still running money chasing number, whereas APC is already money science numbers. And I know this playbook. I know the people that when they are talking in terms of election management in the strategy part that I will respect in this country, but they themselves will definitely respect me